I eventually developed depression and hopelessness, and I feel like when you lose hope, it's one of the hardest times. So if we can provide anything in this office, it's hope that you can heal, hope that your life can be different, hope that your life can be better. So I'm going to go over a little bit about my story of what led me to be where I am today, because I think it just depicts like the paradigm of where a lot of people are at and where they want to actually be. There's two different types of people that really find their way to Rev. First one's like someone who's experiencing symptoms, whether that's pain, whether that's hormone disruption, whether that's anxiety. They're really wanting to sustainably heal their body. Or it's the person who's like, I really just want to expand all of who I am. There's something for everybody here at Rev, which is the coolest part. This is kind of the essence of what we stand for at Rev, is that the body is designed to heal. I unfortunately have had to learn this the hard way. In the end, I'm so grateful for my story because it led me to where I am today, that I can help other people to understand this information as well. So I grew up not in a natural household at all. So like the terms like the body can heal, natural, that was not in our vocabulary. This kind of paints a picture of where I was. I was a competitive soccer player. I played D1 in college, and I had a lot of concussions and neck injuries. And so as a teenager, I developed really bad migraines. And as a way to help my body, I would carry around like this big Ziploc bag of like 50 Excedrin migraine, and I would take about 6 a day. It's no surprise what had happened to me eventually. So this was normal. And so again, my parents, we didn't know about side effects or anything, and it was very normal to kind of cover up symptoms that my body was expressing. So a couple of years after that was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back, and I had the 3rd round of the Gardasil vaccine, and my body just completely exploded essentially. I had internal bleeding, I was in and out of the hospital. I was eventually diagnosed with an autoimmune disease called ulcerative colitis, and at the time this was really out of the blue to me. I mean, it was not in my family, it was not in my school with my friends, and again, my identity was a soccer player, so to have that ripped from me was really, really challenging. I went down the standard medical route because that's all we knew at the time. I didn't know anything about natural healing. Like that was not in our field at all. And I was on about 11 different prescription medications to manage this disease that I was to have the rest of my life. It was a really, really challenging time in my life. I began to ask bigger questions like, I'm supposed to take these the rest of my life. That's what they told me, to manage my disease. Why me? Why can't I heal? What's kind of going on here? And I never got any answers to that because they didn't know. So it wasn't until a couple years after that I randomly got a job with a traditional chiropractor, not at all like the way we practice. And he used to help me to understand that the nervous system controls every single part of the body, that the body is designed to heal, that everything is connected, and that symptoms have meaning. It changed my life. From there, I embarked on a journey of healing myself, and 15 years later I have no sign of any disease in my body. I haven't been on a prescription medications in 17 years now, and I'm just so grateful, and I stand for that the body can heal itself because it actually happened to me. So this is the essence of really where our office started.